Friday, June 30th. This is the first race of the second Friday series in the summer, so all the points have been reset to 0. It's really shifty. Big left-hand shifts going up the course. Pretty light with some big holes and some big pups. Roundabout lost some ground there because they didn't realize they were over early, but are on the lifted tack, and it actually seems like there's a little bit more pressure in the middle of the course, although everybody's going left to get to that shift first. But if you look, Roundabout's almost is on a very lifted tack and a good amount of pressure, so they might be able to come back. Chuck, who rounded first, was taken off over to the left because Ice Cube was attacking and covering them. Red Dog and One Love, who are the third and fourth boats around the mark, elected to go straight downwind and seem to be in a good bit of pressure here. Desperado manages to hold on their lead, going around the leeward mark. Both had really good mark roundings, exiting really close to the mark itself. Ice Cube's elected to tack away, see if they can find something on the left-hand side of the course, which has been favored this race. Fleet has split evenly on the second beat. Chuck in first, coming in from the left, and Ice Cube, on the left, is coming in and is really lifted. Actually overstood the committee boat a little bit. And Desperado gets it. Race 2, 1 minute to go. Wind's pretty much square at this point, but still really shifty. Four boats that went out to the left, tacked over, and pretty good pressure here. Bill McConnell, who was over early, has elected to go back up towards the middle, and Red Dog, rather than wasting time tacking, has gone out to the right in search of breeze. Around the weather mark, Ice Cube and Desperado are two leaders from last race. Downwind, Desperado has managed to pass Ice Cube. If you look at the top of Desperado's sail, their leech is slightly open, flicking open each wave, and conversely, if you look at Ice Cube, their vang is on a little too tight. There's almost no movement in the top of the sail, meaning no twist, which is probably why they're just a little bit slower, a quarter of a knot. Again, two good mark roundings. You can see that Ice Cube did not gain any distance to windward, which is what he was looking for, and now he has the only option left to him is to tack away and get out from Desperado's bad breeze. This is looking eerily familiar to last race. We'll see if the left side wins out or if Ice Cube has learned a lesson and tacks a little bit earlier. Nice job, Desperado. About 20 seconds, a lot of boats still coming in on port. But it looks like the boat's coming in on starboard, as you can hear, is a little bit late. All clear! Ice Cube winning the start. Some other boats not being able to lay the line. Everybody going to the left. Ice Cube's firmly in control. You can see their main is sheeted in tight enough that the leech is actually curled back in, but they seem to have good boat speed and a better angle. Boat Drinks is forced to tack away since they have bad air stuck on the outside of that whole fleet. We'll see if they decide to tack back and go to the left like everyone else, or just take it and go all the way to the right. This race, the fleet has decided to play the middle. No one's gone out to the port tack ley line at all. Everyone's decided to tack back. a little bit closer. Looks like there's a little bit more pressure, and being in the middle allows you to play each shift a little bit better, a little bit more leverage on the rest of the fleet. Fleet starting to bunch up on the downwind. Everyone's looking behind them, trying to find some clear air and a little bit extra pressure. Here you can see Boat Drinks and Ice Cube kind of tag teamed, covered Red Dog really hard. Red Dog just parked up. Probably 10 seconds ago they were dead even. And this has kind of allowed Desperado to get in there, start covering Boat Drinks. You can see two boats on the inside trying to establish that inside overlap at the 3-boat length circle. Ice Cube just jibed over and heading straight towards the mark. We'll see if he's able to get in there, clear ahead, and not afford anyone room, which it looks like there is. Now Boat Drinks here can head up pretty far because they are allowed to have room to jibe. Although it looks like Red Dog, who they've protested already last race, has given them room. Over on the right, Red Dog got itself into a bad spot. They were on the outside of the mark rounding, which is basically created a situation where Boat Drinks has them pinned. They can't tack until Boat Drinks tacked. So Boat Drinks will probably take them to the ley line and tack ahead, and they'll be clear ahead, clear stern. Ice Cube takes race number 4.